All right, guys. Guys. Look. Oh, whoops, I just recorded a video and I forgot to upload it. Hang on 2 seconds. Yeah, chat, I've fallen off, dude. Jeepers. Come on. All right, anyway. Okay. So we got global maintenance announced last night. I have no idea. Okay. We're going to explain everything. I don't know why they do these global and JP things at different times. It's very mysterious to me. It truly is. Maybe you could say, oh, they're worried about messing up the update or something like that. I think that's dumb. I do not. Dude, come on. I don't know. Odd. But yeah, this looks like this is something they'll probably do. It just leaves a really bad taste in my mouth because I could just instantly point to a massive occurrence. Dokkan 2 is here. Yahoo! And then, but like Global didn't get it till the next day. I think that's stupid and unfair. I hate that. I do honestly hate that. I hate that. I mean, this update is not really carrying anything massive, but I just think it's silliness. It's foolishness. I don't think that these games should be doing that. Like, we are synced. I mean, the game is better than ever, in my opinion, with, Global having everything at the same time. We're enjoying the same characters at the same time, right? Like, I am, really pleased with how the sync is now that it's done. I mean, while it was going on, they handled it poorly, but now that it's here, it's good. But I wish they would get these things sorted at the same time. So let's start by talking about what this is. So this is for update 5.25.6, which is barely anything. So they changed the app icon, incredible. Adjusted the animation when requiring a key ball. I didn't even notice that. Changed the UI. I didn't notice anything. Fixed some other bugs, which is this. It looks like it's just weirdness with the tag characters is essentially how I would describe this. This is like a gigantic wall of text, but it's just weirdness with the tag characters is all this is. So this, update is not really like, oh shit, this massive thing is coming. Like it's like bug fix. It's just bug fixes is basically what this is. Okay, so that's what that is. But here's the thing. We take a look at when this date is going to be. So, for me, it's the 30th, 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. is the window where this maintenance is in. That will be a data download. There will be a data download there. So with that knowledge, we know when the next Dokanfest Twitter reveal will be. It'll be, for me, it will be March 30th at 4 a.m. Eastern. That is when the Twitter reveal is going to be. So already we know it is in 6 days when we're going to get what the reveal is for the next Dokkan Festival exclusive, right? And then the maintenance would be happening. So JP will probably be getting their data download right around... Well, no, okay, because of data... So it's going to be... JP will get the data download on the 30th at like 10 p.m. or something like that. And then Global is going to have the data download once their maintenance ends at 3 a.m. on the 30th. So again, we now know exactly when the next reveal is going to be right here on the 30th, next Sunday, right? Now, here's the thing. I do think that may be the next info we get. Now there is this right here. And I do also want to pull up the missions so we could see what is not in-game yet. But you would say, oh, well, this week's data download still has to happen. That was the Bardock data download. Because if we look at upcoming right here, not the Dragonstone or missions, but if we look at upcoming, the content for the week is already in the data. It's already in the data download. The 25th, this is tonight. Oh, God, okay. 3 new red zone stages tonight against Fortune Teller Baba's fighters, Demon King Piccolo, and the TN World Tournament, 22nd World Tournament. Those 3 red zone stages are tonight. And then on the 27th, we have a new intensifying fight stage. I think that's it for the week. This is the content. That's why if you guys, would reverse a couple of days ago, I was kind of complaining a little bit, like, why are they doing Bardock now? Why is Bardock coming out right now? I don't understand. Because it feels like right now, like after World Tournament is when they should have did Bardock, in my opinion, because I don't think there's anything else coming this week. Now, I explain all that, right? Like all the events appear to be in the data and stuff like that. I don't want to say it's impossible, though, that this EZA TUR could show up, with it this week as well. So what this is an EZA TUR. It's not like a TUR event it's just a TUR. So this could be, just an example of, let's say it would happen this week. To me, like the examples of the characters it could be would be like maybe him or Hachan. This guy. These are the two options, I would think. Maybe they could do just another EZA. This guy would be crazy. This guy, dude, do you guys know what this guy does to Kid Goku? It's like they are perfect partners. Oh my god. This Gohan could be so busted. And he's a stacker, chat. I mean, again, we're not putting our head in the sand. We acknowledge the hardest fight in the game is a, 70-turn long fight. So, I mean, they toss attack stacking on him as well. I mean, he's also going to be that. And again, that's what they do. They release a really hard fight. And then, the devs don't, listen to some people in the community and go, oh, no, the event doesn't exist. We're all just pretending it doesn't exist. The devs will release characters specifically designed to beat the event for players who are struggling. That's the point. That's what they do. So, I would, this guy would be perfect right now. With his huge support, his great defensive active skill, I could see this Gohan being a ludicrously good EZA right now. I mean, he's set up. Every character is fumbleable. Every character can be fumbled. But, I mean, he is set up, to me, looking nice. I think chances are high he would be very good. And then Hachan, literally the same exact thing. He's already, decent-ish. And remember, they keep the spirit of these characters the same, by the way. That's a thing that people completely miss with EZAs, right? Like, if the character's a mess before EZA, there is a good chance they'll still be a mess after EZA. Now, I could be wrong about that, but the spirit of the character is usually kept intact, is what I call it. So this guy, this synergizes perfectly with how most of the fights are. A lot of these fights, not even Festival, a lot of the Red Zone fights, I mean, go to turn 10 plus, right? So, you get to turn 5, and you've got Kid Goku on rotation. I mean, Hachan, Android 8 works great with him, right? So, I mean, you give this guy an EZA, he could be pretty good. So, I mean, I do want to say that these are possibilities right here, right? Like, this definitely could be the case, where we could see Hachan or Kid Gohan kind of actually dropping alongside it, right? Like this week. So the data download, I assume, would only have the one character, probably with no other missions. It would literally just be, just his sub EZA or just his EZA event. I don't think that the data download has anything else because, again, this week's content is already in game as we looked at. So there's a very good chance we hear nothing from Dokkan until the 30th. And remember, so we'll be getting a new Dokanfest on April 1st. And remember, Dokkan always does do its April Fool's Day stuff as well. Now, in terms of a Dokanfest, I really would prefer to see a villain here. I'll probably do another video going over this in a couple of days. But I just had a couple of examples of characters. The April 1st Dokanfest chat is usually a very, do not expect Majin Vegeta, God Goku, something like that for April 1st Dokanfest. In 2021, it was Videl. 2022, it was Raditz. 2023, it was Kale. And then last year, it was Topo. None of those characters are, they're all, basically the bottom level of hype. Topo, back when he, was first, oh my god, he's got a God of Destruction form in 2018, he would have been amazingly hype in-game, the day his episode was out. But, I mean, that quickly fell off, right? So, nowadays, they release Dokanfest Topo and no one gives a fuck. But had they done that, back in January of 2018 when his character was revealed, it would have been very exciting. So I just think that it's probably going to be a character that is lower level hype, but I really would like to see a villain right now. We have a lot of 220% leader skills. A lot of villains are on these teams, but there's only one villain team, and I really like it. It's even a stretch to call this a villain team. I mean, you easily could. Battle of Fate is a great leader skill, and you could easily run full villain setups that are good with the super easy Ace. But we need like a real ass kicker as a 220% villain big bosses lead. We need it. Usually the March 5th Dokanfest is a villain, but remember when there's new stuff in the Dragon Ball franchise, Daima, right? Kind of like some of that stuff can kind of get like splintered and a little bit different. So Tien is just an option, but I mean some of these others, Demon King Piccolo needs to get his Dokkan event. I do think his free-to-play LR, the AGL Demon King Piccolo, is quite good. But he's obviously set up for, I think, hopefully Goma from Daima, maybe another demonic power Dokanfest. Like, if there's a strong demonic power Dokanfest villain, like, Piccolo is going to be good. He'll be good on that team. So I'd love to see him. Baby, of course. You guys know how Dokkan operates. We talked about Festival. They'll release characters for Festival. Remember, there's tough missions in the 10th anniversary. Kuroda Body and Mind, super bosses, these types of things. Baby is a character that needs a Dokanfest. So I think him getting a Dokanfest right here would be perfect and make a ton of sense, right? And Baby has so many, like, episodes of fighting and so many attacks and stuff like that. They could drop a Dokanfest Baby here, and then they could easily do, like, a Carnival Baby later on or something like that. I also have Deborah pulled up here. Now, I'm sure a lot of people will go, no, oh my god, Deborah. But, like, dude, I mean, we're 10 years in. Any character can get a Dokanfest. There is no... I think it just matters. Peaks and valleys. Right now, this is like a slot where we could do a very low hype character like Deborah, Bulma, something like that, right? Like a character that like a lot of people... I mean, Bulma would be... I'd be excited about Bulma. But like, Bulma's not like a Super Saiyan. You guys get what I'm saying, right? Deborah, I think, would be a good pick here. Because Deborah's, again, demonic power. Demonic power villain, could kind of help some of those out. And the last one I have pulled up is Pycon. This is just really, like, me personally. We have no Pycons where he has his outfit off. And he does the Thunder Flash against Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku and stuff like that. I think a whole celebration based around that arc would be really fun. Like, if they gave us Dokanfest Pycon, and then we had Yellow Coin LR Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. Because remember, April has a Dokanfest April 1st, and then there's a Yellow Coin LR. Let's take a look at it. Yellow Coin LR, probably in here, 15th, 16th, 17th. Maybe even the week earlier, the 10th or 11th. Because remember, there's a dual Dokanfest on the 25th. So either the week before or, this week right here, there's going to be a Yellow Coin LR. Pycon and Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku, I think would be fire. I'd love that. I think that would be awesome, right? I mean, again, maybe it kind of just, but that whole arc, I think a villain we really badly need a villain lead here. I think Deborah, Baby, or Demon King Piccolo would be awesome right now. So let me know what you guys think. We'll see. I don't think that this is related to this celebration. I think that this EZA character here is probably just coming. This might even be the April Fool's Day character. The April Fool's Day character. This might be, the EZA TUR for the next celebration. They do pretty much go in order, but I mean, it wouldn't be shocked if, again, this character came out on like April 1st or something like that, which I think is likely to happen, but, we'll see. I do want to acknowledge that that's possible. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.